Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode of TGCY These Girls Can Yap. Today's topic is Sisterhood in Seasons Part 2. Are you ready? Because we are. Let's get into it for real. Woo! We are back. Sisterhood in Seasons Part 2. And we're going to get into it a little bit more this time, y'all. Like, I feel like last time it was surface level.
It was cute. We kept it cute.
Yeah, I mean, there was vulnerability, but I think that we were holding it back a little bit. So that's why we're here. We're going to run it back again. Sisterhood in Seasons Part 2. What have you all, my question for you all is like, what have you all learned, like, in any relationship that you all have had? Anybody can go ahead and open the floor.
I can start with patience. I feel like a lot of people don't know
Sorry.
how everybody has to grow. Everybody changes month to month. Everybody's learning something new. Sometimes you have to unlearn a behavior as well.
That's true.
So I feel like patience is one of my major factors. Like I say all the time, if I can give a bowl of patience to this person, they probably will understand how someone would feel. I'm big on giving the benefit of doubt because again, nobody's perfect.
Yeah.
And it's always like you might fumble, and then you also, me as myself, I can be like, oh, Taye, that kind of sounded crazy coming out like the way you said it. It was maybe mean, or I'm like, okay, my tone was a little harsh, but it's not intentionally that way. So it's like, and then now you like feel like, okay, do I even say that? You become an overthinker about it because you want to figure out like, oh,
But if you're thinking about it anyway, then
yeah, it's like exactly.
Yeah.
So I think patience is the main factor for me.
that's good.
Can you run that question back one more time?
Yeah.
I forgot.
So in all your female relationships, when it comes to sisterhood, what is one thing that you have actually learned?
Okay. Oh, just to piggyback off what she said, I think me is empathy. Like
that's
having
good.
like having empathy for people.
Yeah.
Also putting myself in their shoes to see like, hey, how would this make me feel? Or how would this situation make me feel? So like just learning how to like be that person, whatever situation it is, or what if it's a conflict or something like that, and we're arguing, or even if it's like a disagreement or agreement, like we can agree to disagree. So just having empathy or kindness in that moment, and like, oh, I have to give you grace because I myself can be like that too, or I myself can give that reaction too. So like, this is your reaction, so I get where you're coming from. So I'm learning more and more to give empathy and also to give grace.
That's good.
I'd say to be teachable. A lot of people don't understand that another viewpoint could give you another insight on how you should have handled a situation. So let's say, oh, you know how they say, oh, I'm going to call my friend so I know I'm not crazy?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm going to call that friend so I know I'm not crazy. Because being teachable, like your friend could have a different aspect and you be like, okay, yeah, you're right. I should have never handled it like that. Like Taye said, there's being patient with other people. So I think being teachable allows everyone to share their insights, and then you can also learn from that lesson, because if you were actually harsh, maybe you were actually harsh and you could have been a little bit more gentle, because now that person could be in a position where they're like, oh, that I feel some kind of way. Now they don't want to talk to you no more or come to you because of how you handle the situation. It could be simply about talking about a partner or another friendship situation, and then they're not like, oh yeah, I ain't gonna talk to her no more.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's good.
I would say to be more understanding. A lot of times people are going through like different things in their life and you may not know it. And not everyone know how to voice like what they're going through just immediately or right off the bat. So I think like giving them time to process like whatever they're going through, to come to you with that and to like, yeah, sis, like this is what I was dealing with. I think the important part about it is like letting you know like, oh, I don't need, I'm not like holding back from you, but I'm going through something right now. But when I'm ready, I will come to you.
Yes.
Instead of me just like assuming this person is like pushing me to the side, but to be more understanding of like what they're going through, and like what Faith said, extending grace as well. Because I think like understanding falls in line with like
Yeah,
it's
for
you
sure.
extending grace,
For
to
sure, yeah.
someone just concerning like what they're going through. Because not everyone is like ready to share right off the bat. So,
Yeah.
giving them that time to
Yeah, I'm
process
that
their
person
feelings and
anytime.
emotions. Yeah.
Yeah. I would say for myself, confrontation. That's what I have learned.
Yeah.
I have learned that sometimes you can't hold your tongue. And
yes,
you need to say what's on your mind.
Yeah.
Because if you keep it in, then you may lose that relationship. A lot of things are misunderstood. You don't get
Yes.
to really say what you intended. And then, we're all human. We take things differently. We're going to
Yes.
receive it differently all the time. But when you have that conversation, then you get to say, actually, no, that's not what I meant. And I do apologize if that's how you received it. But this was my actual intention. And as of recently, I've had to be that way. I've never been that way, like ever. If I have an issue or you have an issue with me, I'm like, okay, well, let's dead it. Now, I'm like, okay, let me talk it out. Even if I don't want to fix the relationship, let me talk it out. Because it may be something I have to learn, you have to learn, so like we're humans every day, you're going to meet new people. You don't want to keep taking the same stuff and repeating the same patterns. And then you're not doing any self-reflection. You're just continuing the bad behavior. Yeah. So, so I actually like that, y'all. So the words were patience, understanding, confrontation, teachable, and empathy.
And I also think communication too, like you said,
Yeah.
confrontation, communication. So that
Yes. These are all things that even relate to relationships, like boyfriend, girlfriend. So you're actually dating your friends.
Yes,
Guys.
very much is true.
friendship.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Treat your friendship like you treat your boyfriend.
Honestly. Okay, so I have a question. How are you with managing trying to release relationships and knowing that you're meant to let them go? I know we talked on it last time, but I don't think we went into it too much.
I think I want to say something actually. I think personally, it's like you have to pray about it. Like we talked about this too the last time when we had our first segment, praying and also just asking the Holy Spirit to reveal and be able to discern.
Yeah.
That way, it's easy to be able to be like, yeah, this is something I need to let go. This season, this person season in my life is over. And it's like we don't have to be fighting. It's just we don't see eye to eye or anything like that. That because you wasn't meant to be a long-term friendship.
Right.
It was just
good.
surface level, but also this was a learning experience for both of us. We grow that way. So definitely I think I pray about it, praying and just talking to the Holy Spirit just to give you more discernment, even though you do already have that discernment.
Right.
Just to get more clarification on oh, God, if this is what you really want me to let go, here it is. I'm putting it in your hands and I'm just letting it go.
Yes.
And you just take control over the situation.
Yeah. I always say, take their name to God.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And lay it there at his feet. And don't worry about it anymore, because if you take their name to God, God will either tell you what to do or tell that person what to do. And just leave it. Let him do what he has to do with it. No longer try and fix it yourself, especially if you have tried to fix it yourself. Let it rest. It's okay. You need to know when it's time to let go.
Wrap it up.
Yeah.
Quick. But I think for me, it's, I'm finding it.
Find it.
Because I think a lot of times, we struggle with the whole, thing of letting go. Because it's I remember we talked about it, last episode with Sisterhood and Seasons Part 1, letting go of people sometimes is hard because it's I've built a connection with this person.
Yes.
So it's the bond that we share, amen. Now we got to walk away from one another. But I think the most important part about it is using wisdom and just asking the Lord, because it's like Faith said, and I think I've shared this with Gia before, that not everyone is meant to enter certain seasons with you.
Yes.
And I say that to use Abraham and Lot as an example. The Lord literally had to separate both of them.
Yeah.
Even though they were still within the plan of the plans of the Lord, the Lord still had to separate both of them. So I think letting go is tough at times, but like Faith said, take it back to God and say, okay, I'm even though I maybe didn't inquire of you before getting into this friendship, but I'm coming to you with it. Yeah, she was my best babe, but she's gone.
She was my best
She was my best babe, but she's gone. So how do I now handle this? Because it's we can bring our grievances to the Lord. We can bring everything that is on our heart to the Lord, most especially our community, our friendship, our girlfriends, boyfriends. But, we can bring it to God and ask him, how can I handle this situation in this season? You know what I'm saying? Help me to be able to let go of this. Even though I'm the one who's still holding on, I need to let go for my own betterment.
Yeah.
So can you teach me? I want to be teachable in this moment.
Yeah.
Teach me to let it go.
I agree. That's good.
Yeah, teach me to let it go.
Even piggyback off that, at least for me, it's distance.
Hey.
It starts to tell physically in your face that okay, maybe something is going on.
Yeah.
But sometimes you can't really use distance as a judgment. Let's say for instance you've been with a friend for years, and then it's oh, all of a sudden you guys stop talking. And I'm talking about you guys can go on the phone from every single day to chat and chit chatting, but sometimes that's fine as well because, but like you guys will, gradually get back together. But like you started noticing like it'll be like a whole year later that you guys are talking. A year is a little crazy to me.
I was just gonna say,
But no, I think
no, go ahead. I didn't mean to
no,
cut
no,
you
you're
off.
fine. I think a year is like you haven't talked to someone in a whole year.
I think
Anything
it's
can
an
happen
issue.
in a year.
Yeah, because I didn't want to go.
Yeah,
I literally have experienced that, and I think I've talked to you guys about situation like that before. I think
Find it.
I have
Find
a
it.
friend that we don't talk
you
often.
serious?
But
Nah,
Yes.
it's only when
I
it's
think that's
birthdays
good.
we say happy birthday.
Yes.
But then like we understand that we still cool.
okay, but
Yeah, like-
my thing with what she said was like the part where it's like, oh, we're on the phone every day, we're talking every day, we're texting every day,
Yeah.
and then you just go ghost, and I don't speak to you for a year. That's a problem. I think
Okay.
that's like a really good, that's a problem.
Yes.
It's like no, it is. It's actually it's a problem. And it's not okay though. No, it's not okay. It's disrespectful.
No,
Yeah.
yes, it's disrespectful.
So sorry.
But it's okay that you acknowledge it, that it's not okay. Yeah.
It's not okay. Yeah, like I was. That's,
Wait, but you got maybe that's their dynamic, their
But
friendship
this is
dynamic.
I think no.
man in a
Okay, let me
woman
give you guys.
relationship.
Let me give you guys a example. Right?
I had a friend.
Okay.
I think I've told you guys this story before. Jackie, you know exactly who I'm talking about. Friend, close friend, like
Yeah.
my sister. Two peas in a pod, like
Okay.
best friend type thing. Like we was best friend.
Okay.
We was talking every day.
I know this girl's like nah.
Yes, you do. You do. But we was talking every day. Like chatting every day. That was my boyfriend, low key. But no, like I'm saying that because it was like we was talking with that close.
Guys,
We need to be serious.
I'm being very serious, but like no, that's how close our friendship was. She was my sister.
Yeah.
I called her a sister of mine. Okay, and we was talking like this situation is funny, but at the same time, it was a really hurtful situation because I cried about it. I cried a lot about it. That's how close we was. We went to college. We went to college together, and everything was just all so good. And the thing about me is I always put my all in friendship, but I also always try to learn and see what it is that I did wrong or what it is that I didn't know I did wrong to you. So I would always inquire
Yeah.
to see what it is. But this was not the case with this my friend of mine. Like she ghosted me for a year the first time.
Okay.
So she was talking to all my other friends,
Oh.
like chatting with everybody else but me. And then I was
Dang.
like, okay, whatever. But then we rekindled everything. We talked about it, and we was like, okay, this is something we're gonna work on.
Yeah.
And then
So there was no issue.
there was no issue.
Eh.
But no. There was no issue on my end.
And then we got back. Everything was good. Then we get back to last year, like, and she just stopped talking to me for no reason.
Oh.
And I was calling, I was texting, and I was just trying to figure out what the situation was. And I just got like a blank canvas, basically. Like it was just no response. But the thing is, the crazy thing that like kind of hurt me the most was she was texting on my Instagram, like responding to my story and like just not like DMing me, but like on my comments and stuff and sending heart eyes and all of that.
Were you
Okay.
reaching out in the time? Like,
I was reaching out, but she was not responding to me, but she was responding to everybody else around me and on social media. But like she was chatting with like our other close friends, but not me. And I was trying to figure out what the situation, like what the problem was, because I did not know what the problem was, guys. And up to now, I still don't know what the problem was.
Oh, that's
we just-
unfortunate.
Yeah,
You're
we-
not meant to know, to be honest.
And that's okay. And
Yeah.
I've already come to a realization that's okay. It just came back to my head when we were talking about this situation because I'm like, it's actually very rude and like it's actually
That's why she said rude.
Yeah.
Okay.
And disrespectful.
Yes. Yeah.
She said it's just
August.
And you did create a relationship. You poured into each other. I see what you're saying.
So that was a very hurtful situation.
Sorry.
And don't be ghosting your friends, guys. It's rude.
I'm gonna
Be
hold your
fruitful
hand
to what is
when
fruitful
I
to
say,
you. Okay, y'all.
I'm okay. Rachel Boone, I love you.
Wait, what?
We have code names for each other. That's her code name, Rachel Boone.
Rachel. You know?
I'll call Sunflower.
Okay. Bye,
Sunflower.
Sunflower.
Anyways,
Yeah, buy sunflower.
But yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Sorry for interrupting.
No, you're fine. Thank you for sharing. Like the
That was a
vulnerability.
good point of view.
It was.
I see it as no. You're right because that's why I said there's two sides to distance because sometimes you can't solely rely on distance, but this one I can say in this picture, you can solely rely on
Yeah.
distance.
Distance, like
Because-
communicate your feelings. You don't have to explain your life story.
Yeah.
You don't have to explain exactly what you're going through. But like, if this is your sister, or you think this is a close, like we sister vibe going on, I think it's okay to just be like, I'm in the season where like I don't feel like talking.
Yeah.
But girl, nobody's gonna
That
say
season
that.
is for a year.
I say that.
That season, you don't
You
feel like
say
doing
that?
this for a year?
I feel like something. I'm not talking to y'all. I say that to all my friends.
They play. I'm not gonna do that.
I mean, she come voice to us that she don't want to talk to us. Actually, she's done that many times.
I be like,
But the
Who?
to me,
okay, to you,
girl,
to you. She just don't answer the phone, but
Ah.
No,
That's
but
a
despite
lie.
that's the fact though. But I feel like distancing yourself from a person for a year, and that's you saying, oh, you need to recollect you're recollecting your thoughts for a year, and you have somebody in limbo for a year. Somebody that y'all were like this, like what to say? Oh, you can't separate us two because you see her, you see me.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like distance is respectable. Like honestly, we can give people distance and we can allow people to, handle things that they're going through. And I'm not gonna force you to want to speak to me now.
Yeah.
But the thing is, if we had a connection, we built a connection, poured into one another, and we were building on what I know is like fertile ground, and I know that fruits were bearing, and all of a sudden. Nothing like
Ghost.
like literally like Casper like, and when you text the person, their responses you can read people's responses too. So it's just sort of kind of like, am I pushing too much? Like is this like my sign? But one thing I will say is, Giovanni, I thank you. Because when it comes to God and revealing things to his children, he do not hide it.
That's
I remember
true.
I was in a situation with like a friend, and we were going through whatever we were going through. And I kept asking the Lord, like, what is going on? I'm not sure what is going on. This person is not being vocal to me about like what is going on, but like everybody else around us is aware of what is going on. So I said, you know what? I'm going to go on my knees and I'm going to ask the Lord, what is going on?
Okay.
The name.
And he revealed it to me in dreams.
Oh.
I said, okay. So I reached out to the person and I'm like, can we chat? She was like, I was like, it's like, I knew what was going on. So like reaching out to her, I was just giving her grounds to like present it to me, come to me with what it is.
Okay. That's
And
good.
she still didn't come to me with what it is. But I took it to God. And I really thank God because he's given me peace about the situation. And I
your name
think
with
where
God.
she clocked it, because she was like, I know the Lord be speaking to you. I'm glad you know the Lord be speaking to me. I'm actually happy that you know that the Lord be speaking to me. So you can't cut the corners. You have to come direct. Like you actually have to come direct and tell me like what's because if
Don't go to the corner.
you have to come direct, because if it's something, I feel like if it's something that I really cherish, and most especially when it comes to like friendship and relationships, like I look at you guys as my sisters. Like I love you. I spend time with you. We pour into one another.
too, Boogie.
And and you're just gonna leave me out there like that? Like we gotta get down to the
Wait, what?
get down to the bottom of it.
Wait, no, where's that from?
We gotta get down to the bottom of it.
Oh, Young and Famous? Yes. Oh.
Dead in the water.
Yeah, so I really thank God
hip, y'all.
for revealing things
Oh,
to
that
his
was
children.
good. I mean, that's good, Jackie. Thank you for sharing that. Did you have something you want to share, Kenny?
Oh, I actually did write something down. And, it says outgrowing a friendship doesn't mean dishonoring it. It means recognizing that where God is taking me may require different voices. Like, you know how Jackie said that I see everyone here as sisters. Right. So, and like not everybody's opinion is needed. No solicited advice.
Yeah.
And
Why are you doing that?
and sometimes the people closest to you will know what you need at the time. Yeah. It's needed.
Okay.
And that's the same thing with letting, like, God knows the people who need to be, like, the same thing with the importance of community. I'm so sorry for keep cutting my sentences, but the importance of community is what we talked about, and we're sisters. Most, like, how me and Faith just did, like, we were on top of it. Yes, we were in sync. We weren't expecting that. But, like, I could say tomorrow, like, oh, something's bothering me. I talk about my job all the time with these girls, and, like, this job is amazing. I thank God for it. But there's certain things that happen every single time around me where I'm just like, I need to tell them right now.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God. That FaceTime call be ringing at 10 a.m.
Right now.
10 a.m. No, I'm telling you. Because you would, like, if I were to say, my show is, my workplace is literally like The Office. But like with lions and everything. Yes. Lions and tearing each other apart.
An alligator.
But
Oh, she working in dentist's office.
I'm so serious, y'all.
I feel like your office needs to have a reality TV
They
show.
do.
I will tune in.
I have
actually
never
will tune
heard
in.
of such things happening in a dentist's
And
office.
And it's literally patience, because the mindset that you think people would know what they're doing in a different environment, they don't realize it sometimes, and you're not like, like, but no, seriously, sometimes the sisters or the community that you have, the voices do matter, like on what's speaking into your life, because the fruits that you're bearing also needs to bear through your friendships.
Yeah.
So
I mean, that's very true. I remember me and Miguel were having a conversation, and one of our good friends, Omoniola, said to him, there's so many more people that you all have yet to meet to love as well, and to love you guys. And that really resonated with me, because I'm just like, that's true. There's so many people who I have yet to meet in my life. I mean, I didn't even know y'all. Like, I didn't know none of these people. I didn't even know Shay. She is sitting right there. I didn't even know Shay. Shay lives like 8 minutes from my dad's house all her life, and I have lived at my dad's house 8 minutes. We would have been like this if I knew that girl was up there.
Yeah.
But it takes a certain time and a certain season to when y'all are supposed to meet each other, and it's okay. Like, I did receive a prophecy once I got married that people were going to leave me and I should not look back.
Right.
And
Hey,
I
you're
was
not
like,
Lot's wife, guys.
yes.
Don't turn into a pillar of sun.
at all.
Thank you. Yes. And I'm like, okay, let me not look back. Let me not try and rekindle these relationships, but I will pray and I will tell God, make this an easy journey for me to release this person and this person to also release me. Because it's a mutual ground, you know. They're not even listening to you. These women are wearing Renee Cavallas and are witches.
Let's talk about that.
Shout out to Melissa Wardrobe. She said it, bro. These women are witches. They got the bust downs. They're wearing the Renee Cavallas. They're going to battles. They're going to noble. They're eating. Be careful, guys.
No, because they do not release you.
No.
I'm not gonna hold you. Like she said, she had a prophecy. I had a prophecy too, because I'm not gonna hold you. A lot of people didn't want to release me from those friendships that I had left already.
Oh,
and I was
Jesus.
praying. Like, I've been praying, I've been letting it go, and I'm just so grateful to God that those friendships and those people that keep trying to pull me into their shenanigans, God is just dealing with them left like that.
Amen.
You not sure about it. I don't think you're
And
sure.
did.
But I'm gonna let you know that I've let you go, so let me go. Release me, please.
Yeah. But you also, you know what? Also, guys, before I get to the next point, that also is something that I always think to myself when I'm praying, even though this person may be wanting bad for me or wishing bad upon me, for them to come and repent. Like, I always pray for God, allow them to fall to the knees and ask for forgiveness.
Yeah.
Because I don't want anyone to go to condemnation. Exactly. True repentance and ask for forgiveness. Because for you to have such an ill intention for someone else, that's wickedness.
It's pure wickedness.
You have no idea the doors that you're opening for the enemy to come and dwell in your space. It's not just about friendships. The enemy wants to use anything to destroy you, your plans that God may have for you. Don't allow him to deceive you or to distract you from the bigger plan, which is you have an assignment on your life and you need to fulfill that assignment before you pass. And that brings me to this point in Proverbs 12:26. The righteous should choose his friends carefully, for the way of the wicked leads them astray. Don't allow the enemy to use you for you to be led astray and to lead others astray as well. Remain in prayer, y'all.
Remain in prayer.
Yes.
And remain in prayer. Prayer. That's why the Bible tells us, pray without ceasing.
Yes.
Every single day of your life. The enemy is rolling around like a roaming lion, seeking who to devour.
Right.
So the minute you sit there and your mouth is shut, and you're not praying and interceding, not just for yourself, your life, your family, your friends, your relationships, like there is anyhow the enemy can come in any entryway that he see, he can come in, and right there in that moment, destruction comes.
Just like that.
Destroy your whole life.
Destruction
just like that.
comes, and we need to be on alert, like watchmen.
Yes.
Our eyes open, being very discerning of who we're allowing to enter our spaces, who we're allowing to enter our lives. Because like Gia said, if you allow the enemy to you, because hey, let's even talk about it. You be thinking sometimes it's the person, it's not the person, it's the spirit that is operating in that person.
That's
It is
so
the
good.
spirit. Let me tell y'all something. It is the
that's a
spirit that
reminder,
is
yes.
operating in that person. So when you try to handle people, don't handle them in the things of the physical, because we
Thank
wrestle
you.
not
Thank
against
you.
flesh and
And
blood.
blood.
There are
Hallelujah.
people that the enemy have a stronghold over,
Yes.
and they are so weak in themselves that they're not able to fight back. So that's the moment there's a weakness. The enemy is able to use that
Right.
to come in, to steer something up. So it's so important to be so watchful, like watchmen, sober-minded, on high alert, with your eyes wide open. If this person, even Taye was talking about it yesterday, she said, this person keep reaching out to me. I don't know them. What's it called?
Don't talk about that.
Correct. Correct.
You don't have to engage. Don't involve yourself with people that your spirit is not.
Yes. Ooh, y'all, we've been trying to say women have women's intuition.
For the sake of friendship, for the sake of girlfriends, don't involve yourself with people that your spirit is not taking. Because
You guys,
It's
it's not just
enough.
women's intuition. God has crafted every single woman specifically for a reason. We're created this way for a reason. We bring life to earth. There is women's intuition, but it's not that. It's the Holy Spirit talking to you. Every single woman has that own
It's the
connection
Holy
with the Holy
Spirit.
Spirit. But if you stray too far,
Hey,
don't allow the enemy to use you. I beg you.
He said, don't let the devil use
be a tool for the Lord. Don't be a tool for the devil. Be a tool for Jesus. Be a tool for the Most High God.
I'm just saying, like, all the girls that be saying, yes, you can be a girls, but you don't have to girls with every girl you see. Like,
Oh, period.
friend.
Hold on, say it again.
You can be a girls, but you don't have to girls with every girl you see.
Woo! You can be a girls, but you don't have to be a girls with every girl you see.
You can support people, but it's not everyone you give access to your life. Like
That is a friend. Like, you just see each other, say
that your
hi and bye,
friend?
and keep it physical and keep it service level.
Ain't that your
You
friend?
don't have to go
Ain't that your
ahead and
friend?
try to
That's
get
your friend?
deep.
Ain't that your friend?
Deep knowledge like that. People just confusing. Come on now, please. Like, you people, it is really actually serious, guys.
Yeah.
You don't have to. Like, you don't have to be friends with this person just because they're over here complimenting you all the time because you want to prove you're a girl's.
hey,
That is not your friend. She is not your
let me
friend.
even tell y'all, mind you, this
She
person
wants
is
to
even
come and be
complimenting
attached
all
to
the
you.
time.
Come on and take what the Bible, the Holy Spirit have put. Do you know what a destiny stealer is? Hey! These girls that's going to come out here and be telling you, oh my gosh, I love what you have on. I love your outfit. I love your hair. I love what you look like. I want to steal what you have.
Taye, you there listen?
Please.
That's all now.
Open your ears.
I know you have
your
stories to
ears.
tell.
Let me tell you something. Hold on, I was switching the colloquy small. Y'all better open your ear. Y'all open your ear wide and loud and clear because they're cheering it out here. They come in and can't just steal all the thing for you. I'm telling you right now.
They got me taking.
Cheering.
They're cheering him.
They got me
They're
ticket.
getting in your TC. Jail won't go for you. Wait.
What's that one guy who's on TikTok? Any girl when you see our friend with, any see our girl so sweet. That's going on.
But yeah, no, guys.
Birds of a
please,
fed up state with a flame
have
wing.
discernment. Have a good discernment to be able to build meaningful friendships. To be able to build long-lasting friendship,
Yeah.
not just service level friendship.
Yeah.
We can
Surface
go to
level,
all
thank
the
you.
restaurants and call it a day.
Yeah.
But what are we talking about? What
That's
is
good.
What are you feeding each other with? Like, what are you guys
Receiving from each other.
That's
like
good.
that thing?
That's
Hey,
good. You can't leave a table and be like, dang, I didn't take nothing from you
Yeah,
but
I didn't
gossip.
Like,
Yeah.
That's all we did.
Talk.
You got nothing to pour into me.
Your mouth can move. Just a pepper bird, like la pepper niggas say, because
Pepper bird.
your mouth can move. Just a pepper bird because all you doing is just chop. You just talking. Like,
The Bible
stop
says
talking.
to over talk is too much.
Over talking and over sharing,
much.
just telling people your
It's
life story,
dangerous.
your business. And
Put
whatever it is,
yourself in
whatever
time
the
out.
dreams you have for the future.
Yeah.
And you're just setting yourself up for failure. Shut up.
Woo. Woo. Y'all heard that?
Thank
Shut
you. And I meant it. Keep quiet. Zip your mouth, put the lock in there, and throw the keys in the ocean because you're not going to find it.
Yeah.
Don't
Zip it.
suck on
But anyways, back to
You
Hey.
gotta be aggressive with it, y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the thing. That's so tough. Like people,
We're not doing no lovely dovey children raising over here.
Nah.
What's it called? Gentle
Gentle
parenting.
parenting.
What is it? Please, I'm begging
It's
you.
no more,
Stop sternly.
you go with your mommy to your aunt's house who your mommy says is a witch, but she tell you not to eat
But
there.
yes.
Why are we going there then? If you say she's a witch.
that part.
That part.
I'm not doing that. If I feel say that you're not bitch, you are not coming in my child.
No.
Finish. I don't want to be in your space. You don't have to be in my space.
No.
That's
We
it.
say hi. We say bye. Bye-bye.
That's it. We're not about to be biting our tongue for nobody, y'all.
Heavy on the high and by because, I have a long story to tell.
The mic is on.
But in my experience of letting go of friendships, I shout out to my homegirl, Rebecca. Rebecca,
Shout out to you, Rebecca.
when I was going through this season of letting go a friendship or a friend group, it came to me as like, obviously it's like a heartbreak. Yeah. It's like the most painful thing. You don't even realize it until maybe months later, like, dang, like we were so close. Or like, dang, I really like these people, like, or not like these people, but these were my girls for real. You saw them, you saw me, you see me, you see them. So it's like, when that happened over the time, it's like, okay, what do you do? How do you, my problem for me was letting go in general. So I was like, Rebecca, she's like, well, Taye, she had her experience with the season. So I was like, okay, thank God someone knows, because I didn't know what else to do about it.
Right.
It would keep me up at night and then there's days I was having dreams about it. I was like, okay, wait, what's going on? Like, what am I supposed to know? There's a Stockholm picture that says, you're not in that room when God hears the things they're saying about you.
Yes.
Say it again one more time. You're not in that room when God hears the things you're saying, when those people are saying about you. There was times and days where I was like, okay, well, this is what I was doing for this friend. This is what I was doing for that friend. I was able to do this for their siblings. Because I love hard. Like, it's heavy. If you're my friend and I call you my friend, you better know my friend. You're my friend.
I already told these girls they're not going nowhere.
Exactly.
They know too much.
So to be able
Bro,
to,
I know where she live.
They
that's a
definitely
stalker,
know.
y'all. But anyways, but like to summarize the story, like over time, I was like, okay, Kenny said last season. She said last episode for Sisterhood to season part 1. Dang, English. Sisterhood and season part 1. Yeah, it's been fighting me for the past 3 weeks, God. Guys, you see? But the idea is that it's to reaching out sometimes is not the best idea.
Okay.
I reached out because I was like, okay, I miss my friends. You're like, go get your friends. And I did that. I reached out.
That was your advice, girl.
Well, I got my friend.
That's right.
Well,
Sorry, guys.
I reached, mind you, this is 2-3 years ago. So
Okay.
this is before we knew TGCY, but I reached out and I didn't really like the other girl, but she was like, she's like, do you want to add her to a phone? I said, yeah, you can if you want to, but I didn't really care for the friendship with her. It was between me and you because we was always together. We were on the phone. I remember she called me when he's like, Taye, we haven't sat on the phone for like days. We haven't sat. I was like, yeah, girl, I'm working. Meanwhile, that was God using that time that I was so busy. Yeah. And I didn't even realize I was so busy for them to call me and realize that, Taye, you don't need this friendship anymore. I was being distracted on purpose.
Wow.
Over the time, I was just like, okay, what am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to, like, and then I got my own apartment and I started moving. And I became extremely isolated by myself. To be at a new school by yourself, to have an apartment by yourself, to only hear your voice, your own laugh, your own toilet flush, the own teeth brushing. You don't hear nothing else. Well, I'm saying it was dead silent. I was just like, okay, why don't I have friends here with me in this season? Like, what's going on? Wow. I shout out to my friend Sandra. When I was moving, we actually celebrated her birthday recently, and I said the same thing to her on her what's it called, birthday, her testimony. And this is my testimony for Sandra. Sandra is a God-sent person. That day, I was so stressed about what I needed for my apartment. I had a list. I literally wrote down a list. Okay, Taye, this is what you want to get. This is what you need to write down. This is what you need to buy. Yeah. I said, okay, cool. And my friend, yeah, me too. Him too, yeah. He or she, first it was Sandra. Sandra called me like, hey, Taye, what are you doing? I said, I'm just moving. She didn't know I was moving.
I remember you shared this.
Yes, she didn't know I was moving. Like, oh, okay. I was gonna say let's go out, but you need help? I said, if you have time, it was fine. If you don't have, it's okay. Because I was moving that apartment by myself. Well, I had a 2-bedroom two bedroom, 2 bedroom bath and a den by myself.
Oh,
Yes. And I said, okay, you can help. I didn't tell her to bring anything on the list. I didn't tell her to buy anything. I said, all I cared was that, okay, thank God someone even called me to help me.
Yeah.
I was just like, okay, cool.
Wow.
She shows up like, oh, Taye, I also got, I said, what do you mean you got something? Like, I was like, I'm very simple. Like, but it's like, for you to know that you brought everything I needed. Like, I'm saying, it was crazy. It was just mind blowing. It gave me chills because it's like, you had everything on my list.
Wow.
Yeah. From the utensils to the plates to the bowls. I was like, okay, this is interesting. I don't understand, like, what's going on. Did I think about it at that time? No. But until months later, I was like, Taye, the way this girl showed up for you in that season when you direly needed to.
Yes.
Me and Sandra never, like, we hanged out as friends, but we didn't go out together 248. We got I think it was one single time that I still have the picture now, or the video, we got our bobs done together. And I was like, okay,
That's cute.
but it's my girl. If you see Sandra, yes, I'll vouch for Sandra any day.
Any day, period.
Because that's a friend that showed up for me in a season that I didn't even know that I needed that assistance.
Yeah.
And the friends that I was longing for and caring about, like, oh my gosh, I miss them. They didn't show up.
Jesus.
Not even say, oh, Taye, congratulations on your apartment. That's why it pained me so much, because this is the people that you talk to again every day. Where you think, okay, they would signify like, oh my gosh, I'm proud Taye made a major step. So am I thinking, what's in my celebration? Exactly. Are my friends able to celebrate me as much as I will celebrate them times 3? But the other thing is like, okay, if they're not able to do that, are you jealous? Are you really my friend?
And I hate thinking someone's jealous of me, bro.
That's
I
exactly.
hate that. I don't ever want to label someone as a jealous person.
I don't.
But
And
then
it's
it's like, what is it then?
Exactly. And that's like, I don't want to overthink. I don't want to do stuff like that. But my experience in these friendships, and I was like, okay, cool. A year later, I have a dream. While me and Kenny, we had our apartment in Silver Spring. We're moving back. I said, well, God showed me this person's going to come back in my life. I said, well, I don't think I really want that person back in my life.
Yeah.
And months,
well.
I want to say sometime early in the year, they reached out.
This year?
Yes.
Oh.
I said, oh, okay. If anybody that I have not met, okay, my rule of thumb is the 6 months. If we don't speak after 6 months, you do not know me no more. The reason why you do not know me at all, because I have changed within that 6 months. I have been able to self-reflect and to be able to grow and become a new person. So my thing is like, if that within that 6 months, if that's happening, there's no reason for me to try to elongate our relationship if you cannot speak to me within the 6 months. And the reason why I had to put that rule for myself was because I'm so much of a heavy lover. I'm so much of a person that is so outpouring to a person where I can think of your problem before I think of mine.
Yes.
Girl.
And I will not do that no more.
And it's really
I gotta
bad.
tell myself no. Yeah.
It's really bad.
So I had to set that little boundary for myself over the time. But in general, we thank God. But over that time, it was like, okay, that season has passed. Do I miss it? Maybe sometimes. But at the end of the day, at that time, God was showing me that you had to be removed for a reason.
Yeah.
The days I was remembering, like, oh my gosh, like, when I was like, okay, like, I don't have nobody to talk to. I didn't even have a best friend anymore. I was like, what is going on? I got my best friend, Kimberly.
Hey, Kimberly.
Hey, girl. I got her, that's my girl. But yeah, and I have you guys.
Yeah.
So it's just like, it changed for a reason, because it's like, I needed a growth. And then what I was supposed to need, I needed in that season, I wasn't required of.
Right.
With that friend group.
Yeah.
Ran into them, some growth. Glory.
We do give God the glory, bro.
I told y'all the mic was on.
But that was a really good share. Thank you for your vulnerability, Taye.
Of course.
But that brings me to the next point in this topic. Before we wrap up, how can we celebrate our sisters' seasons, success, marriage, health, healing, even when we feel like we're in a wilderness season?
Oof.
Taye said something when she was speaking earlier, and that was like the question that came to my mind. So thank you, Holy Spirit, for allowing you to ask that question. Actually, like
That's
that was
your question.
literally what came to my mind, because when she was sharing about Sandra like showing up for her and helping her out, like with her apartment situation, I feel like true sister. Huh?
You about to cry?
No.
Oh.
I'm just a little sniff. No tears or anything, and but let's bring it back. That's where true sisterhood shines.
Yeah.
I think that's where you really see the value
Yes.
of the people you have in your life, and that's where you really see the depth and the weight of that relationship.
Yeah.
Because it's like sometimes in our heads it's like, wow, there's so much happening for this person. So much is going on in their lives, like she has said, but you're still in the wilderness season. Like you're literally still like, the Lord is still teaching you things, and you're like, how many lessons do I have to go through?
Yeah.
Every day I wake up and something new.
Yeah.
How many lessons must me, Jackie alone, must I go through before I receive what it is that the Lord has in store for me?
Yeah.
But I think that's when true sisterhood shines, because it's like, even though she got it, I know that the Lord is going to show up for me.
Of course.
So I'm going to show up for her and celebrate her.
Yes.
And we're going to be happy, and we're going to jump and
Be
shout
merry,
hallelujah.
yeah.
Because you know what it reminds me of is Mary and Elizabeth.
Yes.
Because you know how long it took Elizabeth to
Get her own.
carry John.
No, for real.
And then Mary comes to Elizabeth like, I'm carrying Jesus.
Yeah. Twin.
In that season, Elizabeth really waited.
Yeah.
And Mary came with that. And we, like the scripture tells us that John literally leaped for joy
Yes.
in Elizabeth's tummy.
Yes.
Because it's like, the baby is even rejoicing. And I just really think it's so beautiful when you're able to celebrate other people,
Yes.
even if you don't have it yet,
Right.
Yeah.
even if it's not in your possession. Because like I said, someone said, if God is blessing my girlfriends and God is blessing people around me, that means he's in the neighborhood.
He's in the neighborhood.
In the neighborhood.
He's about to knock on my door real soon.
He's
And
right
I
on
know
it.
my blessing that I've been praying for
Yeah.
is coming. But
was
what I'm going to
good.
do is stay steadfast,
Yes.
keep praying,
Yes.
keep showing up,
Yes.
keep loving on them.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the Lord is going to bless
Selflessly.
you.
Yes.
You know,
Selflessly.
with
'Cause
all
honestly-
humility, actually.
Yeah.
And the Lord is going to show up for you.
Oh, yeah.
Amen.
And
Amen.
before you go, Faith, I can attest to what Jackie is saying, because last year it was so much positivity going on.
Yeah.
And I was
Yeah.
so happy for everybody. But I was in my wilderness season. Like on social media, y'all, it may have looked like I was going through such an amazing time. It was butterflies and roses, and it was with my husband. But we had But we had all type of stuff like contending against us.
Yes.
You know, I'm gonna leave that for the topic of marriage and relationships. But when you do get married, the enemy be at that door.
Yeah. They
And
knock
for
real
everyone
hard.
else, it was so much positivity going on.
Yeah.
And me and Miguel didn't even have time to like settle into our newfound life. We
Yeah.
had to be there and celebrating and celebrating and celebrating
Right.
and celebrating and celebrating. And we were so distracted by all the celebration that we were doing. We
Yeah.
totally forgot. Wow, wait, babe, we actually are in a little bit of a hard time right now. Are we good? It's like, yeah, we good. We don't give it any life.
Don't look at
Don't
that.
give it any life.
Don't pay attention
Continue
to
to
that.
celebrate everyone else to the best of your ability. Show up as
Yeah.
your real, raw, true self.
Right.
And when it's your turn, it'll be your turn, and it'll pass over.
Yeah.
And it truly passed over.
Thank God.
Passed over.
This shall pass too.
Yes.
too shall pass.
I just want to piggyback off what Jackie and Gia was saying.
Mm-hmm.
Like last year, well, the last couple of years, I talked about this in the first segment with Sisterhood and Season Part 1.
Yeah.
I've been fighting trials and tribulations. And if anybody that know me, if you know me, you're close to me, you know I'm a giver. Like, I would take my clothes off and give it
Too
to
much.
you if you need it. Like, and I feel like I had to take a step back too, a little bit, and learn to for myself. But at the same time, I'm always there. Like, I'm always there for
Always.
people. Like, I'm always there. It don't matter if you're in New York and your car break down and I have the chance to be able to do that. Just know that I'm on the next
Yes.
situation it is to be there
Yes.
to help you.
Yeah.
And I just feel like the last couple 2 years, like I did not get that experience of what I was pouring to other people back into me.
Wow.
And like it was like a situation. It was like a situation of like my witness, like what you were saying. It was like everybody was seeing me online prospering and things like that. But I'm like, guys, you don't know. Like right now, I'm eating. Like it's eating me up that I don't have anybody to just be freely like talk to or like just be like, oh my gosh, you did this for me with me not asking. Thank you so much. Oh, I'm gonna cry. But no, like literally, and I am just grateful right now in my life and in the season because I was like, God is preparing me for something bigger.
Yes, He is.
Opening doors that like once I put my foot through that door,
Yeah.
it's just gonna keep getting better and better and better.
Amen.
So, like all of those times where I just sat down and thought about it, I was like, And there was one thing my mom would always tell me. She'd be like, I see how it is, how you give to people, and you always want friends and stuff like that. But you have to take a step back. You have to take a break and just focus on yourself and just see what it is that the Lord has for you.
Yeah.
And like, it's okay sometimes to not give 120 or 200%.
Yeah.
You can give like 10% or you can give 50%. And the good ones are the good friends or the sisters around you that understands, and the ones that value you as a person will always be like there for you.
Yeah.
They're going to hold you up. And that's why I'm so grateful for you guys, and also the girls that's in my life right now. Like, I'm not going to hold you guys. If you know me, I had a big friend girl. But now it's very just the beer. Like, it's like the best. It's like the skill of friend group. It's like, I'm not uncomfortable to talk about certain things. We can argue, and I'm not going to take
That's true.
that to heart. Because, like, I'm not going to hold you. They be bullying me sometimes, but I'm like, I take it 2 toes in the ground.
Well, what's that little baby meme?
Bro, she just
The West
bullied me like literally 2 hours ago.
But no, like, I really like just love it. But just to go back to that question, it's just like showing up for your friends. It's like just being there for them. Whether it's through thick and thin, what is like in their worst time, you don't have to show up above and beyond. Like, they might need like water. All they need is a water bottle. Just give them the water bottle. Like, here you go, you can have that. And that will make somebody's day so much.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna hold you. And that's another thing too, I had to learn for myself, and also the people around me. They know me. I'm not the type, yes, I be shopping, but like, I'm not the type that like big things. Like, if you get me the littlest thing, I'm like the happiest
Be
person
grateful,
ever.
yes.
I am so happy. Like,
Yes.
even something that has my name on there, like if it says an F or a J or like something, I'm like, oh, it has my name on it. Anything. So it's just like showing up and just funny and being like, know what your friends or like your family around you like, or like what the value, and be able to show up for that. Like, just being able to show up for that.
Yeah. That's important. And it's also really good to have like, me and Miguel have like monthly, weekly meetings, check-ins with each other. But I think it's also really good for you to have check-ins with your friend. Like, how can I show up for you in this season? This is something I've actually been meaning to do with some of my friends. We're all adults now. Like, so where you were in high school is not where you are today. How can I show up for you? Jackie. That's the one that be bullying people anyway.
Yeah.
But it's like, how can I show up for you?
That is not my character.
Don't cast on.
How can I show up for you?
You just mention yourself.
Like,
See? But it's like, how can I show up for you in this season? What do you need from me in this season?
Yes.
You know, just so I can be a good friend to you, rather than you just assuming what you should do for this person. Because like
Right.
Faith said,
Right.
the littlest things make Faith happy.
yes.
I asked Faith for her birthday list, child. I saw that birthday list. I said, yikes. But then she's telling me the smallest thing with my name, with the F of Faith, would have been enough. And I'm like,
I'm not even gonna hold you though. Like, I sent things.
coulda been did that.
But the crazy thing is, whatever list I sent you, just know 10 out of 10, I've already bought everything on that list.
More
So
Facts.
you go ahead and buy me some ramen noodles or like a noodles or matcha. I'm
ramen
good.
noodles,
Like,
matcha.
matcha, I'm good.
Bro,
This
if
girl.
You get her, like, what's those lifetime of matcha gift card for two leisure?
Yeah. And even the little girls that be on the back of the phone.
Yes.
The Sonic Angels.
Yes. Yes. That's true. That's true.
What I wanted to say was comparison is a thief of joy. So comparison is very much the thief of joy. Being in a season of, okay, your friends are doing good, they're progressing in life, you also have to remember, like, you comparing yourself, because like, how can you even compare yourself to something unless you are actually unless you got yes men in your group? I don't know about y'all, but we don't.
You know, none of us over here.
I don't know about y'all, but we don't.
You hate that? Yes, I do.
Water your own grass.
If you want the truth, we gonna give you the truth.
Water your own grass.
Yeah. We water our own grass. The grass might be greener on your side, but it might be greener on my side. So the idea is,
all that.
like, I can't like, okay, for example, me and Kehinde are twins. Yes, we are identical.
Oh, we didn't know that.
Oh, they. But it's like, me and Kehinde are twins. I can't compare myself to Kehinde, like, cause okay, well,
Right.
she's studying something completely different. She's on a different track.
That's true. Yeah.
I can't like, oh my gosh, Kehinde done da. And I'm just like, well, what about me? Yeah. And the thing is, do you know where we're missing about who compares us the most? Our parents. Our African parents,
She's back.
we want to be saying that compare.
Okay,
Your
yeah.
son did this, but I saw my friend, my best friend, or my uncle, his daughter is doing King Kong, bye. You need to understand something. Your child is in a different season.
Yes.
They're going to be doing something different. If your child says she wants to do vlogging, let them do vlogging. If your child says she wants to play basketball, let them do basketball.
Let them
do
The idea is like, with the comparison, you're trying to compare because you want them to succeed so much better than you, but
Yeah.
you fail to realize that you're projecting so much because you didn't make that progression. I don't want to call you guys a failure, but you guys didn't make that progression as well. So instead of you to sit here and be like, oh, let me let my child breathe and become who they're supposed to truly be, ordained by God's positioning, y'all want to project, oh, you need to be doctor, you need to be mathematician, you need to be engineer and lawyer. That's not the only thing in his life.
Yeah,
What
because
if
it does
God
do a
literally
lot
says-
to your mental.
Yes. What if the God literally says, no, you don't need to be a lawyer, you need to be a pastor, or you need to be traveling the world and preaching the gospel? What are you going to do?
Right.
You say, well, tell you don't make any type of money. What do you want me to do there? At the end of the day, it's like, comparison is a thief for joy. I can't compare myself to everybody. So in this season, for me, I honestly thank God and appreciate that he made my heart to the point where I am so joyful when I hear good news. I don't like the lack of, oh, my friend is not, I don't like the idea of stagnation.
Yeah.
So I already have that in my mind. I can't be jealous of Faith, Gia, Kehinde, and Jackie. I'm like, oh, Jackie got married. Yeah.
We about to
You
get on the
know?
dance floor.
You know? Oh, so got a man now. Oh, T. I'm next. You know?
Yeah.
I can't be jealous because these are my girls. I want them to succeed. I want them to be. What's the name of our group chat? The
Real Housewives of Success.
And yes, I named the chat, but hello. We want everybody to be successful. We can't
Bruh.
be. And this stems for everything though, because we cannot be sitting here like, oh, I don't want her to succeed. We can't be the same people tearing down each other.
Yeah,
And we want to make it to the top.
that's true.
You got to use your network.
That's true.
Your network going to make you get to the top.
Hello.
So if you want to be successful, you need to have a community.
Yes.
And if you want to have a community, you need to be nice.
Yes.
Okay.
Stop trying to claim you a
That's
girl's
sweet.
girl. You're actually a mean girl.
Yeah,
but you know
don't
what,
be
y'all?
mean girls.
I feel like we really got into it this topic.
Yeah.
We really
We
did.
had to.
This is nice.
And just to update you guys, I got my friend back.
She did.
Yes. But thank you guys so very much for all of your views, opinions on this topic. I hope that we all take something from each and every conversation that we had today. And we establish those in our own relationships to be better just for others as well as ourselves. And yeah. All right, y'all. That's a wrap.
TGCY. Let's go. Let's go.